What is up, everybody? We are back up here at the hunting club today. It is March 31st, and we gonna see if we can't try to get back on one of them gobblers. It's 6 o'clock right now, sun starting to break daylight, and I'm up here fixing to get out of the truck, and yep, I'm gonna see if we can't get close to one of them stubborn longbeards again. I'm back up here in the same spot I was last weekend where I heard all them birds. So the only thing I really got to go off of, it's the only place on the property I've heard gobbles so far this season. So we gonna hit the ground running and see if we can get into something. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all, they in the same spot. Or at least one of them is, and they almost sound a little bit closer. And instead of me walking all the way around that ridge, I'm gonna walk out this. Probably gonna walk out this main. I'm on the main road right now, walking down towards the property line, and I'm just gonna walk down to the bottom of the hill because I think it comes out closer where those birds are than where I've been walking. I came down here next to the property line. I'm probably 40 yards away from it, but I'm as close as I think I'm going to get to where I heard that turkey last. He hasn't gobbled in a while, so I'm gonna sit here and see what happens. Well, I don't know. I gobbled for an hour or two, probably about an hour. I just stopped. I seem to be tripping over the same limb every time I come up here. I hear the birds at daylight. I get close to them, within a couple 100 yards. They gobble for a while and then they just shut off. I think I'm gonna kind of walk that direction. See if I can't get them to gobble at least to like a crow call or something. I do think these are the same birds that I've tried to go after since season started. I've hunted up here 3 times. 3 days I've sat on this cut over and listened to these birds gobble. And I think today was the closest I've gotten to them. I didn't say I was close to them, I said I was the closest to them that I've gotten. It just sucks, man. It just sucks because I'm 40 yards from the property line, and those birds, they may be like 150 yards that way. But anyways, I think I'm gonna walk as far as I can to the property line and call and see if they'll gobble, see if they've moved anywhere. It's about 7:30 right now. I've been listening to these birds for about an hour. Or I've been sitting here for probably an hour. I said, I'm gonna try to walk that way. See if I can't hear him one more time. I don't know if y'all heard that, but the hill that I walked over to get over here, I think they're on the other side of it now. And they actually may be closer to the property line. I'm gonna get up and go find out. Okay, so great news. I think they're going away from me. But I think they came across the property line. And they're answering my crow call pretty good. So I'm gonna keep following them and calling them. And if I get any closer, I'll let y'all know. They're not far at all through there. I might know where they're at, actually. I'm gonna kind of come around to them. But just to let y'all know, they are on my side of the property line, so I can make a move on them. Can't be more than 70, 80 yards through there. I wish I could see them. Oh, they're getting closer. Come to daddy. Oh my God. Oh my God. I cannot believe that just freaking happened. That is probably the craziest thing that has ever happened to me hunting. Oh my God. I don't know what all y'all could see, but I got on that freaking gobbler. God, I'm shaking. I got on that gobbler and hen. Okay, I came across the road where they haven't cut the timber yet. I got on that gobbler and hen. I called the hen up to like 15 yards. And I think she noticed me and kind of spooked off because I quit calling. She went off. Here comes freaking big boy full strut. He didn't come in near as close as the hen did. He was hung up probably maybe 70 yards. But I hope I got him strutting on camera. That would be so cool. But he kind of strutted. He strutted around and kind of went off where I couldn't see him anymore. And I think he was trying to get back with that hen, so I was kind of crawling towards him. And he was still gobbling his head off, and I mean, he had to be in like 60 yards from me. I just couldn't see him. Well, I start crawling, okay? I start like bear crawling. And I get up, and I hear him gobble. And out of freaking nowhere, like 40 yards away, here comes two freaking coyotes. Going straight towards that freaking gobbler. I'm like, well, there goes my chance of shooting a gobbler. So by gosh, I'm finna shoot a coyote. So I got my mouth call. I had my mouth call in already. And I started kind of doing some distress. And them two, they made a beeline towards me, but one of them stopped about 40 yards away. And then another one came in. I don't even think that's 20 yards. And he was behind a tree. I don't know if y'all could see him or not because I couldn't. He was facing directly towards me, standing behind a tree at like 20 something yards, if that. And then finally he went to kind of turn around and he got out from underneath it, and I freaking knocked him down. I took a shot at his buddy, but at probably 30-40 yards running off. I doubt I hit him, but that is no doubt the craziest thing that's ever happened to me hunting. Let's go take a look at this dude. I've never been so mad and excited at the same time. Like, I'm excited because that's the coolest thing that's ever happened to me, the most craziest thing. But I'm mad because I finally got within almost shooting distance of that turkey. He probably ain't even in the county no more. I'm gonna go check this dude out. Well, y'all, this ain't how I wanted my day to go at all. But you gotta be thankful for what happened, I guess. So I get on those birds this morning. Same birds I've been hunting since the start of turkey season. And I heard something behind me. So I got on those birds this morning. Same birds I have been on since season started. And I get pretty close to them this morning across the road in the timber cut. And as the morning progressed, they started coming this way,
kind of walking parallel with the timber cut till I think they crossed the road and came where the timber ain't been cut yet. And so I got up, I walked across the road over here, and I struck them up. They had, sorry, kind of dealing with sinuses. Gosh. But so they hadn't gobbled for probably 20-30 minutes when I walked across the road and I struck them up, and they were maybe 100 yards behind me here, and I walked like 40 yards off the road, picked a good spot to sit down, and I kept talking back and forth to them for probably 30 minutes. And finally I called the hen up that he was with, and I thought, okay, I called her up, maybe he'll follow. Well, she came up and then went back, because I quit calling because she was at like 15 yards and I didn't want to spook her. Even though I think I probably did. And the whole time she was coming up, he was gobbling in the background, so she come off, she run off, and then I caught a glimpse of Big Boy coming back here. I get a glimpse of him every so often. He was at probably 60, 70 yards. Then he got in one open area, and it's so thick in here, it's either I could probably see him and the camera couldn't, or y'all could and I couldn't. But he was in full strut walking around. He didn't want to come no closer, because I think because he knew his hen and went back that way. But anyways, but he stayed in that same spot for probably 15-20 minutes after he went out of my sight. So I thought, well, once he goes on, I probably ain't gonna strike up no more birds. So I'm gonna I got on my hands and knees and bear crawled about 20 yards, 30 yards from where I was at. And he was still in the same place, so I know I wasn't spooking him. He's probably, I would say, he's 50, 60 yards now from where I'm at. And something catches my eye, and I look up. Here comes two freaking coyotes running straight towards that bird. And as soon as I seen them coyotes, I knew my turkey hunt was over, and I thought, well, if they gonna mess up my turkey hunt, then I'm gonna mess up their day. So I started doing a little bit of distress calling with my mouth call, and I mean, they turned on a beeline and came towards me. I don't know, you probably can't see it on camera, or you might can, I don't know. But there was two of them. This is a male, so I reckon the other one was a female. And anyways, he came in to like 20 yards, and she kind of hung back up at like 40 yards. I don't even know if he was 20 yards. That's freaking close from where I was at. Anyways, he stopped. I freaking blowed him over, and then she took off running, and I shot at her, but I'm pretty sure I missed. But that is no doubt the craziest morning I have ever had in the woods, period. Not just turkey hunting, but period. That is something else.